memorable features for a visitor, first-time visitor to University College, is the amount of carving, sculpted in stone, carved in wood, around the college. One of the least noticed things, I think, are the wonderful corner blocks that you find in many of the doors in the college and the windows. These were almost all done in the 1890s rebuilding of the college under D.B. Dick. And there is a huge variety. I think we have a complete record of all the carving, for example, in West Hall, but there is no full complement of photographs of all of the corner blocks around the building. For example, in the corners of the doors here, you have some from 1890 from the rebuilding, probably to the design of D.B. Dick, though I'm not sure that they were all actually designed. Many of them may well have been done simply by the carvers. And there is a huge variety in the types and the styles of these. For example, just here on this one door, we have a mythological creature on the one side, and we have a bird singing in a tree. And this variety extends throughout all of these corner blocks. So there's a lot of natural motifs, there are a lot of animal motifs, there are a lot of geometric motifs, a lot of them are mythological creatures. Many of them, a huge number in fact, are whimsical, showing people or animals in contorted stances that are almost impossible to try to replicate. We do know that some of the corner blocks, ones that were needed in order to fill out the repertoire, were done in the 1970s by Michael Roberts, by the architects at Wilson Newton Roberts Duncan. We have a number of those in interesting little places in the building where new doorways needed to be built and the surrounding woodwork needed to be replicated along with these corner blocks. Both in the original building and in the 1890s reconstruction of the college, the woodwork around the doors often had these corner blocks to decorate the corner of the door frame. And there are a few of the original 1850s corner blocks still available. Most of the corner blocks that you can see today are 1890s recreations, and a fair number, especially in this wing, are 1970s attempts to recreate in a more updated form the kind of carving that was done in the 1890s and the 1850s. So some of these are modern recreations, and you can tell them quite easily. The ones behind me here on this door are 1970s recreations. So one of the corner blocks, I was told by the actual architects of the building, was to be a kind of caricature of the consulting architect for the building, the great restoration architect, Eric Arthur, who was such a dominant force in the activity leading up to the complete restoration of this building. And there is this neat corner block that looks a lot like Eric Arthur as I remembered him as a professor in the Faculty of Architecture. So the amount of this sculptural work in the college is quite staggering when you look at the kind of stripped down construction that is done today. And we're very fortunate that we have here a repository of this that's been valued over the years and is still available to be seen.